This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sorry, I'm doing this. I had no plans on doing anything like this whatsoever. At all.
I know you're lying.
I told you guys I can't win. Like, no matter what happens, there's another thing. And I'm so tired of it at this point. And now, there's something that's been going on for like 2 months that I gotta tell you guys about that I didn't want to tell you about. I was hoping that I could just not have anyone involved, but now I have to fucking do this. Instead of playing games, I have to do this shit with you guys and tell you what's going on, and I'm just so done with it. I'm so angry and upset and everything. Like, I'm so frustrated right now. So as you guys know, I have a partnership on Twitch, here on Twitch, where I live stream, and I have a partnership on YouTube for my YouTube channels, right? And I make money various ways. On Twitch, it's based off of
Begging.
mostly your contributions. You know, when you guys come on stream and you cheer, sub, or tip, that's what keeps me going. Yes, I run advertisements on Twitch, but the income I make on those is very negligible. It's the last thing that I think of. On YouTube, I'm 100% dependent on ad revenue. Now, the good news is, in the last year, that I have, like I said, focused mostly on Twitch. And so because of that, I built my Twitch viewer base, and honestly, Twitch is my main source of income every month. But, that being said, YouTube still makes me good money, to the point where it's still a significant large chunk of income that I make.
I need that money to pay my bills. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. And I rely on that money
in order to pay my bills and do stuff. I didn't have YouTube income, I would not be able to pay my bills. And that's why people ask me all the time, "What, Phil, why do you still put up with YouTube? You say that you don't like YouTube and all their bullshit, okay? And the bottom line is, why do you still work with YouTube? Why do you bother with that? Why don't you just focus on Twitch?" And I really have two answers. Number one,
greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
because there are some people who want to watch me on Twitch and they can't be around for the streams, or they don't have high enough bandwidth to watch videos or streams here on Twitch, and so YouTube is the only way for them to watch my stuff. And number two,
I want more money on top of the money that I already made,
because I've got a long-standing relationship, 10 years. This year, I've been a YouTuber, 10 years. Where I've been able to put out content on YouTube and build a fan base. And it really is those people on YouTube that made me known on the internet, so I don't want to abandon them. You know, 10 years of support for people over on YouTube. Alright, but what happened? Well, here's what happened, guys. As you know, DsPgaming is my main YouTube channel where I upload all my gameplay videos. I do so on a daily basis, and this has been the channel for 8 years, over 8 years, where daily I put my blood, sweat, and tears into putting out gameplay footage for you guys.
What? What?
And I've had various ways to make money over the years, partnerships. First, I was partnered with Machinima, and then for the last year and a half, I was partnered with Curse Network, okay? Basically, in a nutshell, without going into too much detail,
I'm not partnered anymore. I got the chair.
and this was in the works for a long time. Like, this was actually something that I had multiple discussions with Curse about, and it was actually an amicable way that we were going to end our partnership. It wasn't any hard feelings on each side. It wasn't like I was mad at Curse or Curse was mad at me. Not like the Machinima situation last year at all, okay? It wasn't like that whatsoever, okay? It was very, very different situation. And the bottom line is, I could get into the specifics of why the Curse partnership ended. I don't necessarily think that it's going to benefit anyone to tell you the reasons why. It basically is a financial decision, let's put it that way. As you guys know, my channel on YouTube isn't huge anymore, DsPgaming, even though it brings in between 1 and 2 million views a month, right? It's not generating tons of revenue. And keep in mind, a partnership network takes a very, very small cut of what you make ad revenue-wise on YouTube. And basically, just put it this way, no wrongdoing on my end or their end. It was just, they decided that, that was going to be the end of it. Amicable break, I guess is what you would call, okay? And that being said, I was very uncertain. I've been telling you guys recently, right, that I've been having a lot of stress. I've been having a lot of problems. I say personal problems. What it is, like at night, I can't sleep. I'm thinking, man, what's going to happen when DsPgaming isn't partnered with Curse anymore, and I have to run my own personal ads? Was there going to be a giant difference in ad revenue? I don't know, because I've never done that. You know what I mean? I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future.
Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money.
I've never done that at all. I've never run personal ads on an active YouTube channel where I'm trying to make money to see how much money I can make. So I have no idea how it would work, right? Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
So I went on a break quick before I started gameplay. I said, all right, I'm just going to link it to the AdSense and get the ads enabled in bulk, and we'll see what happens. I go to the channel, and it says, DsPgaming is not valid for monetization because of invalid click activity. Now, wait a minute. 5 minutes ago, I was with Curse Network, and ads were enabled on the channel. So it's obvious that's not the case. There is no invalid click activity whatsoever. What I think happened is that the channel
was linked to an invalid AdSense account, and allow me to explain the situation because it's very confusing.
I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future.
Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money.
Alright, it's very confusing, and I want to explain what happened up front. Last year, YouTube instituted a new policy that if you were going to be partnered with any partnership network, you needed to have a personal AdSense account created and linked to your YouTube channel, alright? And once it was linked to your YouTube channel, then you could get partnership through a network. You couldn't just link to a network at all anymore. They completely changed the policy, okay? Now, they did this, alright? They did this, during a time when I was leaving Machinima and I was going to get partnered with Curse Network. So I already went through this initial setup where, man, I had to create a new AdSense account, link it to the channel, have it show as valid, then get linked to Curse Network. And I did that. I did that last year on DsPgaming, and I got linked with Curse, and everything was good for the last year and a half that I've been with them. I had not a single problem. However, okay,
excuse me.
what ended up happening in the last year was that dummy AdSense account that I linked to DsPgaming got deactivated. Okay, now I don't know why. I don't know if YouTube looked at it and said, oh, well, Phil already has an active AdSense account over on his vlogging channel, right? So he can't have two AdSense accounts, so we need to disable this one. But they did. They basically disabled the AdSense account that was associated with DsPgaming. Now, I didn't know that. There was no way to know that because I was linked with Curse, so I don't even get to see that association on my YouTube panels or channels or anything like that, okay? So, what I think happened is once Curse said, okay, we're releasing your channel, it defaulted back to that old AdSense account, and that AdSense account shows as suspended, so now it just locks the channel and says you can't monetize any videos anymore on DsPgaming. So what does that mean? That means literally no ads. No ads on DsPgaming, okay? I can't put any ads on DsPgaming right now. So literally any video you watch on DsPgaming has no advertisements unless a third party claims the video.
For something I didn't do wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. And that means I went from making some money every day to zero. Literally today, zero. All right?
This sucks. Okay? This sucks. And the bottom line is that I can't find another network. Number one, I doubt another network would take me. And number two, another network cannot partner me unless the channel shows as valid for being monetized, which means I need to get the ads re-enabled on the channel. I don't know if I can. I don't know. So what I've done, there's an appeal form, and I filled out the appeal form and said, listen, I don't think that you guys disabled this for invalid click activity. You couldn't have because it was active until I delinked from Curse. What I think happened was there's this invalid AdSense account associated with the channel. I don't want that AdSense account. I have a working one over here that I want to associate with the channel, right? And I want to do that, but there's no way to do that. The channel just says not valid for monetization because of invalid click activity, and there's no way to fix that. So I filled out this form explaining that and submitted it. I don't know if that's going to have any success. I have also made an email to YouTube creator support explaining the situation, and I sent that off. But here's the major problems, all right? Here's the major problems. Number one, all right, YouTube probably will not respond in a timely manner because it's the weekend, and I don't think they even have people who respond to this kind of stuff on the weekends. They very much have this kind of 9 to 5, Monday through Friday mentality. Even though for emergencies, maybe they'll have someone, but I don't know if anyone's going to review this case and respond over the weekend. That's number one. Number two, what do I do? Now, let's say, for example, DsPgaming can never be monetized again, and it's nothing I did wrong. There's no actual invalid click activity. It's just their default nonsense that they say on there when something goes wrong, I guess.
Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there.
What do I do? Right? Like I told you guys, I rely on YouTube ad revenue to pay my bill. I cannot continue to afford what I do if I don't have YouTube ad revenue. I mean, real talk, I think last month I brought in more on Twitch than YouTube, but not by much. You know what I mean? Like, I brought in maybe 25% more income on Twitch than I did on YouTube, okay? But I still have a giant chunk of my income was YouTube ad revenue. So that being said, I don't know what to do, you know, because I need to monetize my YouTube videos, and I don't know how. Like, I mean, there's other options. Number one, I could create a new YouTube channel, and I could start uploading videos there, push everyone to the new YouTube channel, and then enable that YouTube channel with my working AdSense account. But you know what's going to happen. It's going to be like pulling fucking teeth, getting people to go from the old DsPgaming YouTube channel to the new YouTube channel. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to get people to go from one to the other. It is. It's just going to be a total nightmare, okay?
And by the way, I don't know where the mods are, but I see a bunch of trolls in the stream chat who I'm now going to get rid of. I'm just going to ban.
So, here's the deal. And no, see, now people are spreading misinformation. Phil's AdSense got deactivated. No, the AdSense that I had was never activated. The AdSense that I had on DsPgaming was never valid. It was never working. I had to make a dummy AdSense account on that channel so that I could partner it with Curse. And I never really activated it or never ran an ad. There was no ad revenue owed to that account or anything. It's not that it got you know, your account was banned or whatever. I've got bad news. I told you if there was bad news, I would let you know. Because I'm an honest guy. And to be completely honest, I have nothing to hide. So I'm not worried about talking about this publicly because I've done nothing wrong. I got an email last night that Google has suspended my AdSense account. They're claiming there's been invalid click activity, and I 100% disagree. I know I'm innocent.
Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there.
I have not violated any of their terms and conditions, and I appealed the decision. But what this effectively means is, as of right now, I'm pretty much unemployed again. First of all, to answer one question that everyone's been asking, that question on everyone's mind, because I just want to get out of the way, everyone's saying, well, Phil, you know, and we all know that like this past weekend, you know, your Google AdSense accounts got shut down, and therefore, you know, we're not looking to do anything anymore on Google with participation. But why can't you just make another partner account? And the answer is you can't. I mean, sure, I could make a new channel, I could make all this new stuff, but the bottom line is this: you need a legal name and address, and if the business a tax ID to register an AdSense account, and I've already done it once, and it's in Google's terms and conditions. Once one person does it once, if it gets suspended, you can never do it again. So I'm not going to falsify information and break the law, or it's not really breaking the law, it would be breaking Google's terms and conditions basically to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not the kind of person I am, and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right to try to fool their system into thinking I'm someone else so that I can try to make money again. Makes no sense. Now, some people have said to me, I'll finish the video like this. They said, Phil, if you had a falling out with Machinima, you're not with them anymore, and you're not in a managed partnership, why on earth are you with another partnership company? Okay, why? Because it's way different on YouTube. A lot of people now don't even go with partnership companies. They just go with Google AdSense or whatever. Well, I can't not necessarily 100% answer the question. I think originally I did apply for Google AdSense on DsPgaming a long time ago. We're talking 2010. And I'm almost positive that it was denied because they said it was, at that point, gameplay-related content and therefore it wasn't monetizable. Now, I don't remember if that had something to do. If you remember, then I monetized my vlogging channel, The King of Hate HD, and within 2 months, YouTube shut that channel down and said that they found click fraud. And I was like, well, it wasn't me doing the click fraud. It was obviously other people, but I can't stop people from doing it. YouTube didn't care, and they shut down that channel. But I'm almost positive that was the same AdSense account that was associated with DsPgaming. So basically what I would have to do is set up a new AdSense account, a new everything, and try to start from scratch and get all that set up. Honestly, it was easier for me to just contact Curse. It's just, I think because they saw that, they said, oh, this is just a dummy account or an extra account. They froze the account, and because of that, now the channel can't get ads, which is stupid. If there's an invalid account associated with a channel, they should let you disassociate, like, click, oh, unlink it here. Link a valid account by clicking here. They don't do that. It just says, oh, because you have the invalid account, now you can't put ads on your videos, period, which is stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all, right? Do you want to play the fucking game? Okay. Really dumb. So, the bottom line is, I don't know what to do. I mean, here are my options. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? There's a few options that I can do. Number one, make a totally new YouTube channel, all right? Over the weekend, I'll have to think about what it's going to be. Make a new YouTube channel, right? Brand it with new content, new stuff. Make videos for DsPgaming saying, no more new content over here. This is an archive. Come to the new channel. Once the channel hits enough subs and enough followers, right? Link it to my AdSense account so I can monetize it. And then, hope for the best. Hope that I can get enough people to migrate from DSP Gaming over to this new YouTube channel, and that this YouTube channel will bring in some revenue for me, okay? I mean, that's one scenario, but I've done this before, and it is a fucking nightmare to do it. It's an absolute nightmare to get people to go from one YouTube channel to another, okay? It's just a nightmare. It's terrible, and I don't know, what if it takes people 3-4 months to realize that I'm on a new YouTube channel, right? And I don't know what to do. Okay, I just don't know what to do. That's number one. Number two, another option I could do is just say, screw it, I'm just not going to monetize my gameplay videos on YouTube anymore, alright, and go all in on Twitch, alright? Now, that would suck, because like I told you guys, I support people who have supported me over the years on YouTube. It's the YouTube audience that made me who I am and gave me my internet notoriety and allowed me to do this for a living, because they're the ones for 10 years have been watching my stuff, right?
Double dip. Am I in this for money? I mean, yeah, it's my job.
So, it sucks, because if I just do Twitch, let's say I just play games on Twitch and I leave archives on Twitch and I just let that go. Number one, I'm probably not going to make any money on the archives. The archives only have like one ad break that play. And like I said, ad revenue on Twitch is terrible, absolutely terrible compared to YouTube. So I know, just by default, I know that it's not going to be anything significant, right? Number two, I'm going to have to rely solely on you guys on streams to be incredibly supportive. And what I mean by that is
Constantly begging.
say goodbye to streams where I know that things aren't going to go well. Like, if I'm playing a game that I know is slow and people don't come out and support me, then I can't play that game. I have to be doing stuff constantly where people are entertained to the point where they're going to be supportive on the stream so I can make money. I can't have unprofitable streams anymore. You know what I mean?
I love gaming. It's not about the money. It's not. I'm not here to take a paycheck.
And that sucks, because I like doing a variety of content. I like being able to do the big AAA releases, but also the little other games that maybe aren't as popular, or going back and doing retro playthroughs instead of always worrying about what's the hot new game, right? Everyone right now is saying everyone's going to try out the new version of No Man's Sky, so Phil should do that. Everyone's playing Fortnite, so Phil should do that. I don't want to do that. I want to be the guy who can control his content and do what he wants to do and have fun doing it. But, if I need to make up a giant chunk of money that I'm not going to be making on YouTube anymore, I have to make changes. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to become the bandwagon guy. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm just very, very nervous. So, number one, make a totally new YouTube channel, monetize that channel, and put all my videos going forward on that channel, but then trying to convince my viewer base on DSP Gaming after 8 years that they need to move over, which is going to be very, very difficult. Real talk. Number two, just giving up on YouTube and making any money on YouTube, and instead of that, just focusing solely on Twitch and seeing what happens, but I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen if I'm solely relying only on Twitch. And the thing is, I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket. I've done it before, and you see what happened when I had all my eggs in one basket for YouTube, right? At any moment, something could go wrong. I don't like that. I like having at least a diversified deal. So I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do.
McDonald's. This really sucks. Because I've done nothing wrong. Fuck you. You're a liar. That's your own fault. It's a lack of self-control. I didn't lose my partnership with Curse because I did anything wrong. It had nothing to do with that. And my channel now not being able to be monetized, I didn't do anything wrong. Because if I had done something wrong, I wouldn't have had ads with Curse. It's some weird shit going on behind the scenes, right? That's screwed up. And I don't see any way to fix it. I'm solely reliant on YouTube finding a way to maybe approve the appeal, or, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. By the way, hint, hint. McDonald's has now accepted my job application. This negative stuff is happening, and I didn't create it. It's not like, oh, Phil did something wrong, and now he's being punished for it. It's nothing like that at all. And this is what I mean. Like, this really sucks. All these situations I've been in recently is not a situation where Phil did something wrong,
I'll fess up. When I do something wrong on Twitch, I insult some guy on stream for his physical appearance, which I shouldn't do. Okay, I did something wrong. I'll take that. I'll take the punishment for that, because I did it. That's something that I lost my cool, and I did something wrong.
This is a situation where, once again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever, and I'm getting punished like I did, So, literally, what's happened is a revenue stream has now been cut out and stolen from me.
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? And I've done nothing wrong. I didn't do anything to lose it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing was done wrong. I've been completely screwed over here by an automated system that doesn't work. I mean, it's so stupid. Why last year did I have to create a dummy AdSense account in order to even get a partnership with Kurt? It doesn't even make sense, right? It literally makes no fucking sense that I had to do that.
Really?
I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
The Twitch streams have been great. But like I said, this month in particular, the Twitch streaming has been really good. You guys have been very supportive, so thank you for that. But now I'm going to lose all my YouTube revenue. I mean, see what I mean? It's like every time there's a positive in my life, a big, nasty negative comes out of nowhere and negates it.
Karma, I don't know what to do anymore. This is ridiculous. And I can't not work. Like, people, oh, go get another job. That's not going to work. Any other job that I get will pay me less than what I do on the internet. It's true.
Maybe some freakish thing will happen. And over the weekend, YouTube will review the situation and say, okay, the reason that your account can't get ads is because it has an invalid AdSense account on it. You're saying it's a dummy account. We get that. What we're going to do is we'll disassociate your account from that. And then you can link your valid AdSense account and everything will be okay. All right. But judging with the experiences I've had working with YouTube in the past, I don't think that's going to happen.
I swear people over the years think that, like, I'm so against having a regular job. I'm not. I had a regular job my entire life until I started YouTube as a job in 2011, all right? I'm the one who always seemed schizophrenic and chaotic, and I'm actually the ultimate schizophrenic. Why do you think I was laid off from my job, you know, in 2010? My whole life, I did a regular job. Whether it was an office job, sales job, fast food, I've always had a bank job. I've always had a regular job. And I'm not against that, but I know the situation I'm in is pretty much untenable at this point. If I get a normal job, I need to make a certain amount of money to pay my bills. And I'm making it, or I was making it, doing this on the internet, right? The problem is, things keep fucking me over, like every fucking year.
If I can't get ads back, I want to leave DsPgaming there as an archive forever. And the bright side here is that the channel is not gone. Last month, the channel was gone, and I got it back, which was great. So at least it's there.
The legacy is intact. That was good. It sucks I can't monetize the legacy, but the legacy's intact, right?
And the other bright side here is I have Twitch. It's not like, oh no, YouTube monetization's gone. I'm completely now screwed and I'm done. I have Twitch. I can continue to do what I love for a living. It's just, can I make enough doing it this way? You know what I mean? Can I make enough doing it this way in order to keep doing what I love for a living after 10 years, you know? So there are good things. So anyway, I'm actually going back and looking at all the videos on kogaming. The truth is that actually, in reality, not all the videos got demonetized, but every new video that I was uploading, I'm going to test it today. Here's what I'm going to do. Since this is a good suggestion, someone said you have kogaming, you don't need a new channel. You're actually right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to upload my archives to kogaming tonight, okay, and see what happens. Will they be demonetized or not? Let's find out. Let's take a look and see actually what happens when it comes to that, right?
Bring your best.
Okay, this will be crazy. This will be the first time in almost a year I'm uploading to kogaming today.
Why is my chair shaking so much? Because I told you, guys, I have restless leg syndrome, and when I get all nervous or worked up, it goes into hyper mode, which is doing right now. Both legs are shaking because I'm nervous about everything going on today. Obviously, real talk, you know, this could be a really bad financial thing for me. Or, like I said, maybe this is a positive thing. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the kick in the ass to say, forget YouTube, enough is enough, just screw it, right? Apparently, there's a campaign to get my Twitter banned.
Oh my god!
How could you get my Twitter banned? I haven't done anything wrong on Twitter, at all.
I'm good at lying.
I've literally never done anything wrong on Twitter. How could they get it banned? All I do is I post up pictures of the movies I'm watching, I post up my daily schedule, right? And I advertise my streams, and every once in a while I'll do a random random tweet here or there that's usually cordial. Very rarely do I do anything on Twitter that's even considered, like, agitating. So I don't even know what in the holy hell they could do to try to get my Twitter banned. That makes no sense at all to me. Diffusal the Door did a 601-bit cheer. He says, Phil supporting, because here I care, but how does retraining yourself and getting a job in something new, Twitch won't last forever? Like I told you guys, the problem here with doing that is I don't know if I doubt, first of all, I'd even be able to get a job. There's so much slander about me on the internet right now. Crazy amounts of slander, okay? The first things that come up when you search for me on the internet, DsPgaming Know Your Meme, DsPgaming on Wikitubia, which has false information, although some of it's fair, an article about me from 2012, the Lol Cow Wiki.
Wow.
Which is awful, and no one should ever fucking look at it, but it comes up as the 5th search thing, and then you start getting, you know, videos of my accident.
He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children.
It's the guy watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the
Yes.
one that got caught, Matt?
Yes.
You know, from 2 years ago. Like, everything on there is like, you know, we would read it and be like, man, you know, look at this stuff. You know, and a lot of it is slander. You know, a lot of it is just slander bullshit. It's not true. Or it's taking something out of context.
Fuck that, Phil. You are a dirty, rotten liar.
So now, how do you expect, you know, me to pass any kind of a background check for a job outside of something on the internet? You know what I mean? Like, who on earth is gonna hire me in real life to do a job when the first thing you do when you go on the internet is see all the shit? You see what I mean?
That's your fault. You're the one who created that economic situation. You created the monster. You unleashed the monster. And now your complaint is, well, the monster's too powerful to control. Well, fuck you. That's your fault. That's your fault. You created that business model. You created a flawed business model, and now you're saying there's nothing you could do about it? No, it's your business. It's my fault. Yeah, everything's always my fault. You're right.
And people think it's funny, you know? Omniscia says they wouldn't Google DSP. I didn't Google DSP. I just searched for my real name, Philip Burnell, and all that's the first shit that comes up. Because that's years and years and years of organized slander and organized defamation have made it that this entire net presence about me is disgusting. I'd have to move to another country and do something not internet related in order to get a job. I'm serious, you know?
But that's what happens when you're a hypocritical douchebag on the internet. What else can I say? I mean, these people don't want to ever look in the mirror at themselves. They just want to criticize others.
So that's what I mean. How on earth would I get a job? Imagine if I went and I applied for a job at any of the cool Amazon, or I applied for a job at Microsoft, I applied for a job at Boeing. Those are the 3 big employers out here. The first thing they do is go to the internet and search for me and go, what the hell is all this? And then they get lost in the fucking black hole. You see what I mean? So it's not gonna happen. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. Because of all the shit that these kids have done. These kids who think that it's all funny games and trolling have literally destroyed my chances of getting a good job outside of the internet.
Why on this planet do we have to always play the blame game?
And then on top of all that, like I said, what are the chances that I will get a job with a starting position that pays good money, right? That I would be okay with, you know, and it makes up enough money to cover YouTube, what YouTube was making me. Oh, by the way, plus I need to still somehow make as much money as I was making on Twitch. It's not gonna happen. You see what I mean? And by the way, good suggestion. Someone said you should. Oh, John said you should disable comments already on KO Gaming, because you know the first thing that's going to happen is people are going to try to go over there and just be nasty. You're absolutely right, and I'm doing that right now. I just did it. I just got rid of comments. So there you go.
Celebratory toast! Everyone, if you have a drink, raise your glass with me, or your can, or your chalice, or your flute, whatever it is that you may drink from. Let's have a celebratory toast of being done with that fucking shit. Salud! What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.